How to get free points towards your Gwendolyn. You know you need this. Let's go. Good morning. What's up, guys? MtgJedi here. How you doing today? Welcome back, all of you guys who watched yesterday's video on how to get your free legendary champions. Now I'm going to tell you how to get your free points towards getting her. Is she worth it? I think so, for a lot of accounts, especially if you need more damage in Hydra. I think she's a good way to do that. I'm going to be covering her this week. I heard a lot of you guys be very enthusiastic about, videos on her for this week. So I'm going to do at least one video on her, probably in Hydra, but we'll see. If you want to see her in another location, please let me know. Number 2, if you're back again from yesterday, go ahead and take a moment and hit that subscribe button. There are so many thousands of you. I can't even describe how many thousands that are not subscribed to the channel. And if you're back for a second, third, fourth video, now's the time. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Join us here at the Jedi Academy. We're growing in 2024, and I'd love to have you along for the ride. Always trying to help you guys out with the key info, cool and interesting teams, and all of the helpful information. So we will be also live later this morning. I'm going to try to upload this maybe like a couple hours before I go live. We're going to be doing some takeovers and shard pulls, and then I'm going to hopefully be doing a subathon tomorrow as well, which would be Saturday, 12:30. And so if you're watching this at the time of the recording, come on and hang out. You can be on Twitch or on YouTube. I stream on both platforms simultaneously so that it suits your guys' needs. Make sure you come on out for that. Now, on to today's topic. We are talking about the deck of fate for Gwen. And is she worth going for? I think so for a lot of accounts. If you have a huge roster, she might not be impactful, but anything less than that, I think she's great. Coming from my free-to-play friend Liam, he thinks that she's definitely worth it, and especially she's going to be worth it if you have a soul for her. So come on out over and check out your soul collection and see if you have a soul for her. I don't think that I do. I have some other cool ones, like, all of the mythical champions for some reason. I have some other ones I'm sandbagging, but all of that is great. Hopefully we're going to be able to use this Acrisia soul this weekend. That would be amazing, so I can start pushing numbers there. Gerptuck is high on my list as well. And then I have, some other epics for maybe Cintranos, like this Morag that I'm probably going to use. But I always like to just hold on to them in case I want to sell them. That's just me. But check, if you have a soul for her, that is a more compelling reason for you to pull for her this weekend. And also because I think she'll be very helpful for you. Alright, so how are you going to get your free points? I have 3 ways, but let's go break it down completely for you, okay? So if you come over here, we're going to be getting Christmas trees, and this little symbol looks like the little Debbie cakes. My wife got some for Christmas for us, and that's just exactly what it looks like. It just made me happy, so I thought I'd share that with you. So if you come and take a look in here, we actually have, some crappy rewards to go with this, but it's not that bad. Like, like some soul stones and glyphs and brews and all of that stuff is good. I wish these were higher level chickens. They could have been a little more generous in there, but at the same time, we're getting a legendary champion. So you can't ask for that much, but this is some helpful things here, okay? Is there anybody actually using core hammers these days? I don't know. I don't think so. And then if you get lucky, obviously you can get these other rewards in here, which is very nice. Usually you're going to get 2 to 3, I would say, on average of the uncommon ones. Maybe 1 or 2 rares, and if you're lucky, you'll get an epic. Most times on the Deck of Fates, you're not going to get an epic. Once in a while, maybe like once a year, if you're doing all the Deck of Fates, you'll get an epic chest. That's about the rates that I've seen anyway, from myself and other people. So how do you earn these points, right? I'm probably blocking this. Let's flip over 1 second. Okay, much better. Let's head into the theater here so you can see everything that I'm doing. So we have probably what you guys are going to pull the most is going to be your sacred shards. But also, I would say the best place to start is actually your primal shards. 800 points is reasonable, I think. That's over double the void shards, and I think that that's reasonable. I think I would probably like to see that in the 1000 range, and then I'd like to see the ancient shards in the like 200 range, or at least 150. I don't really care. I just want consistency. I want us to know before we come in here how much this is going to be so we can plan and prepare. I want you to be consistent, Plarium. Stop messing with the numbers when it suits you. By the way, should I just be recording from this view? I feel like the camera is much cleaner in this view than in the other one. Should I just be recording all of my videos like this? I don't think that you guys want that, but I don't know. Let me know. So here's the thing, okay? I tried to calculate or plan out how you could do this as a free-to-play player, and I think that I have some really great tips and strategies. So here's my breakdown of what I think you would have, okay? And this will get you there, okay? This will get you there. So we're going to head over to the, man, I really want to do pack offer breakdowns for you guys again. But I feel like people are boycotting spending, so why should I? Like, this one is decent. It's not great, but it's decent. So anyway, if we come over here, what do I expect you guys to have? Number one, I want to hear from you guys, how many mystery shards do you have? Because that is an easy way for free points. Actually, I don't know. It's probably a lot of effort to pull a lot of mystery shards. You know what? It is. I know it is. Okay, I've done it before. I have pulled mystery shards for events, and I pulled mystery shards for someone, like another person one time. Who was it? Dykstra, maybe. But anyway, mystery shards are free. You just farm campaign. That's how you get them. Someone asked me that in the comments yesterday, I think. How do you get the mystery shards? Yeah, you farm campaign. 12-3 brutal. Like, if you are farming campaign to level up champions, then you should be getting mystery shards and you should be saving them. I open 10 per day for the, the daily quest, and other than that, I save them. I'm up to 30,000. Okay, but I've been playing for over 2 years at this point on this account. So how many mystery shards do you have? My guess is that everybody should have around 10,000 mystery shards if you're playing the game actively and a lot. Okay, that's my guess. So let me know if I'm right or wrong, because I'm using that in this calculation. Then my guess for you was that you would have at least 40 ancients. Okay, but I also, here's tip number 2, I also want you to realize that, oh, you can buy them with gems. I don't think that that's a good rate. I don't recommend that, but like if you're, like you just buy energy and then farm the dungeons. That's tip number 3, right? Like it's dungeon divers also. Don't think you have to do it all with shards. But you're saving gems for energy for fusions and for shards for guaranteed events like this. That's the 2 purposes for your gems as a free-to-play or low-spend player, which I think most of you are, okay? So this big shard pack, you just buy them, and then you can get more ancient shards. But just in case you're low on gems also, because I know a lot of times you're low on shards, you're low on gems, you're low on everything. So how can you do this then? My estimate was 10,000 mystery shards, 40 ancients, 20 voids, and 10 primals, and 5 sacreds. I don't think that that is unreasonable to expect you would have those amounts. And that adds up to the 40,000 to max out the event. Now, you might get lucky and get all of the shards, not all the shards, all of the fragments for Gwendolyn sooner than that, okay? But if sometimes you will need to max out the event to get there. Sometimes you will. It's just a fact. Now, I was talking with Liam behind the scenes this morning. Big shout out to you, my dude. He is free to play, and he's been mainly just saving for guaranteed events and then fusions for, like, the shard events for fusions. That's the two things, so that he can do those things. He's, like, obviously, he and everybody else have been, you know, short on shards because there's been so many things. But even as a free-to-play player, he was able to get Blizzard, Tormund, and the 1+1 from Sacreds, and then stuff from the event for this weekend. And I think that that's reasonable to expect. If you're patient, it's reasonable to expect that. Okay? Now, how many shards did he have in order to accomplish this? This is very interesting. He had 5 primals, 7 sacreds, and then he had 30 ancients, and with his gems, he bought another 100 ancients. Then he's going to finish that off with mystery shards, or just as a reminder, there is also that dragon tournament going on right now, Dragon Turn Attack, which, I don't know, I'll probably run that today. This Dragon Turn Attack, you're going to be able to get some sweet rewards from Dragon, and that's also going to count towards your point total for Gwendolyn. I think all of that adds up to you getting this. So how do you get your free points? Let's recap the 3 ways. Number 1, the first one is mystery shards, okay? How many do you have? I would guess you have 10,000, okay? So you can just fill in with the mystery shards however much you need. Is it reasonable to expect you have all of those? No, it's definitely not. You know, no, I don't even have 40,000, and I'm pretty sure I have more than most people. So you're not going to get there with just mystery shards like we did with that one champion. Who was it? Michinaki? Who was the guaranteed champion that we got for 10,000 mystery shards? If you remember, let me know. But I think that just having some amount of shards from each of the shard types, plus mystery shards, plus you can farm campaign. I mean, yeah, you can farm campaign, actually. All of the shields that you're going to get from 12-3, this all counts. So if you're doing champion training for the Tormund Soul, you're going to use that energy. Those shields are going to count towards your point total. I have gotten lots of points in these events with using that method. Okay, so there are 3 easy ways to get free points for this guaranteed champion event. And I'm sorry if you're salty about yesterday's thumbnail. I really still believe that both of these champions are free. You do not have to spend money if you're diligent enough to save for these types of events. And I think that you should be. Okay? Mystery shards, gems for ancients, dragon tournament, or campaign. Okay? Those are the 3 main ways. And then you just pull whatever shards that you'll be pulling. I think that I'm going to wait and go all in for Acrizia, and that I'm going to max out the event with Void Shards tomorrow. I think that that's what I'm going to do because she's at the top of my list of most impactful champions. Like, if I really want to be making big numbers on Nightmare, Hydra, then I need to get a copy of Acrizia. There's so many amazing champions in this game, right? But I'm pretty excited to pull for her and see if we can get her. So, let me know what you think about this in the comments below. I appreciate your feedback always. If you're salty about the way that I've covered things, please let me know. And if you want a free-to-play shard plan, let me know, and I will try to put that together in a video. I think that could be really helpful. So I might try to, like, lay that out for, like, with Liam and a couple other people. So if you're free to play and you're good at saving your shards for these types of events, maybe message me in Discord and we can, like, put together a nice video from the community and get together a free-to-play shard saving plan. So, thank you for watching. I'm MtgJedi, and I will see you guys in the next video tomorrow for some sweet Void shards, and later today on stream. Bye. Have a nice day. Happy New Year if I forget to tell you.